Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of The Cosmic Barbecue with me, Matt in the Real World, Mikey J. Shields, and Jim, damn it, of Dinosaur Pileup. What's up?
Hey guys.
Oh, what's up?
Happy Friday.
There's a great energy in the gym today.
Not even Friday,
Like,
is it? Monday.
Oh, it's
This
not
come out on a
Friday. It's
Monday.
Saturday, actually. It's Saturday today.
Oh,
Mike.
yeah.
It's Saturday, bro.
Fucking hell.
You're way out, man.
Wow, my
You
brain.
are days and days out.
That's
well,
a
yeah,
good start.
It's Wednesday in
Yeah.
1974. How are you guys? Are you okay?
Great.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'm great.
Yeah.
How are you?
Sweet.
How are you, Matthew Bigland? How are your new tattoos settling in?
Yeah, man, they're good. They're
Have you gone past the itchy stage?
yeah. I'm just getting to the end of the itchy stage, and they have been quite itchy.
I always forget how much they fucking itch.
Yeah, you know what? These were actually the worst ones for that. I've never really had that bother me before, but these bad boys were yeah.
Is it the biggest area you've had to have shaved in order to be inked?
Yes. Yes,
That
it is,
would be
Jim.
wouldn't it?
Yes, it is, Jim.
Big old hair
Big
regrowth
old.
itch
Oh yeah.
plus tattoo itch.
Yeah, man, they're settling in. Anyway, that's the end of the pod. So good
Yeah,
chatting.
cool. It's been great. Nice short one for you guys this week.
Yeah. What are we talking about, Mike? I'm just going to put that question right to you, Mike, because I know me and Jim don't have any fucking idea.
Yeah.
So
I
what
think
are we
everyone
talking
knows
about?
now who's in charge, don't they?
Everybody knows.
So this week we're talking about festivals. We're doing festivals and our sort of dream lineup really for the festivals.
Okay.
So you are Melvin Ben. Is that the name of the guy who does the festivals?
Melvin Ben.
You're I don't know. I might have made that up. You're Michael Eavis.
Yeah.
There we go.
Who's Melvin Ben?
I don't know, man, but he sounds like a wizard, and I love that. Melvin Ben.
I'm not really sure.
Melvin Ben. Who the fuck is
It
that?
just
I love
came
that.
to me. Is he
Melvin
from Mean Fiddler?
Ben.
I think
What?
he's an actual person, you know.
He might be. I'm
I'm managing director of Festival Republic. See? Thank you. Thank you.
Melvin Ben. I
Your
love that.
goblin was right on it.
He was
Yeah, goblins.
right on it. My
Good old
goblin doesn't
goblins.
know anything. Where are you,
All right,
goblin?
so
All right.
for a start,
Yep.
just a couple of rules.
Okay.
One of the three headliners
Mm-hmm.
has to be a band, artist, or act that you've seen
Okay.
live. One has to be that you've never seen
Mm-hmm.
live, and the last one is just a free hit.
Ooh,
Free
free
hit.
hit.
Can the artists, bands, performers be dead?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah,
You can have
definitely.
dead
Anyone?
bands.
Dead bands.
Yeah, but they will perform like they've just been dragged out of the grave.
Sick.
So
That-
the longer
that only
they've been
makes it
dead, the
better.
shitter they're going to be.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they haven't
Yeah,
rehearsed in ages, and they've been dead for fucking ages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't necessarily choose Nirvana, for example, because I don't think Kurt's got a head. Right?
That's
Yeah,
a
true.
very
That's really dark. That's really, really
also
dark.
very dark point.
Super dark. I thought you were going to say he wasn't rehearsed, but no, you went with something far worse. Really, really quite.
Yours was
Really, really
yours
bad.
was so like nice.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. 'Cause
Yeah, he hasn't practiced in a while.
Yeah, he hasn't practiced. Sure, that's a good point. No, you didn't go there. You went
Nah.
to somewhere awful. Okay, cool.
Actually, let's rewrite that rule that they perform as if they're alive, not just dragged out of the grave.
Yeah.
Dark.
It's quite intense. It's quite intense.
Plus, they might have been cremated, so it'd just be a pile of ash on stage.
Totally. It's a weird. It's a
with
really
a mic
weird.
next to it.
Yeah, it's a really weird route we've gone down here. Super strange. Love that though.
All right. So first thing, what's your festival going to be called?
Oh.
You know what? I've got a legit answer to this because a while back, a couple of years ago, we were trying to organize.
Yeah.
We were trying to organize a festival. We were trying to make that happen.
Yeah.
Dinosaur and a couple of other bands like Turbo Wolf and stuff. And I was even talking to like Shauno, our booking agent, and stuff about it. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe this pod will inspire it. But that was called, I think it was called the Giant Shred, and I always thought
Yeah,
that
it was
quite
called the
cool.
Giant Shred.
Was it? Yeah, Giant Shred.
Yeah, because I remember you speaking with Andy about it.
Yeah, so that was quite sick. So just a bunch of bands that are rad and want to shred.
That's cool.
So I'd probably call mine Giant Shred.
Okay. I like it.
Or I'd call it Jim the Festival because that's weird.
Jim.
You love that. Mike the Band, Jim
Yeah,
the
Mike the
Festival.
Band. But yeah, by
Maybe
the way,
Mike the Band can headline.
dude, I was thinking about Mike the Band the other day. By the way, to listeners, everyone listening, I always thought Mike should start his own band, like his solo, like his, side project or whatever, and it should be called Mike the Band because I think that is such a fire band name. Mike the Band.
Rad.
It's rad, dude. I was literally thinking about this a couple of days ago, and I was going to text you, just being like, you should start that anyway. Just write any old fucking song.
Just some shit.
Just anything, bro. Because, just write fucking 3 whatever songs, get them on Spotify, then you can make some sick merch, and then I can wear it. I want to wear that T-shirt, Mike the Band. What band is that, dude? That T-shirt's sick. Yeah, Mike the Band. Only got 3 songs. They're terrible, but the T-shirt's wicked.
I've got a guitar at home now, so I just
Mate,
record it straight into the phone.
Please do it.
Just do it for the merch.
Just do it for the merch and the
merch.
tees. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue away.
No, yeah, Jim. What was your festival called?
I have nothing.
Nothing.
Jim.
Something is going to come to me. You know how I am with wordplay. I can't
He
let
loves
myself down like this.
So we've got Unnamed Festival 1.
Unnamed
Giant
Festival
Shred.
1. Mike?
I would go with Michelob Ultra Fest.
Oh, that's good.
Just because if they want to give us some free beer, that would be nice.
Love that. Yeah, that's great.
Love that. Not a sponsor, but could be.
But could be, you know.
Yeah.
And if anyone from Michelob is listening, we think you're great.
Could have gone with anything.
You could have, yeah.
Mick Ultra.
Yeah, you could change that to Mike.
Could have gone
Ultra.
to like Bentley Fest or something.
Yeah,
you know?
Michael's ob.
What?
Right. I put up a thing a while back.
Jim,
to
get
try
off
and
the pod.
some
Get
free-
the fuck off the pod. Hang up, Jim.
It took me so long
try
to
and
get
get
it, and then when I got it, I was so disappointed.
Michael.
Michael's ob.
Ob.
Michael's ob
Oh.
festival.
Jim,
Ultra.
can you just tell the listeners? You mentioned just before that you're so good at wordplay, which you are,
Oh fuck yeah!
and I would
Yes.
enjoy it a lot if you could share with the gang your restaurant ideas.
These are so good.
They're
restaurant
absolutely
ideas.
Your
brilliant.
restaurant
Yeah.
names,
Restaurant names.
like the crepe.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
holy crap! But that's not the best
Holy
one though.
crap.
What was the best one? What's the?
Is that the Vietnamese one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mother Foga.
Yeah, love that.
I want to have a
that's great.
Vietnamese
Mother
place
Foga.
called Mother Foga.
I mean, that is legit, dude. That would do well. That's fucking sick.
That is
What
really
didn't you have a
good.
Mexican one or something? Fajitas or something?
I can't remember.
I swear you did. Well, anyway,
I feel like I'm on the spot now. and
you've
I
let me
can't
down.
think.
You've let me down there, Jim, massively. I can't describe how much.
Jim,
you've let me
I know.
down.
You're this close from getting booted off the pod, Jim.
Honestly,
I know. I feel. Mike,
One
I can
more.
feel it.
One more thing.
He didn't come with
That's
a
it,
festival
Jim.
name. He's
No.
Michael Zob. That was strike 2. I mean, I think this
Michael's Ob.
is.
Jesus Christ! This is it, Jim. I think this could be the last thing.
Yeah, you should hear my lineup as well. I haven't got anyone.
Okay, no one's playing. Oh man! All right.
All right, Matt. First festival headliner for you. Let's go with first one's got to be somebody you've seen.
Okay, so when you say first festival headliner,
Yep.
are you talking about like the top 3 or whatever? Like the
Yeah,
top
we're going
3
with
big
like
bands or
the
whatever?
top 3 billing, for each day.
Okay,
so
cool.
this is the Friday night.
Okay. You know what? Someone I've seen before
Yeah.
that I would definitely put as a headliner because they're one of the best live bands I've ever seen, and they're fucking great anyway.
Wait.
Love
See if we
that.
can guess. Give us some clues,
Okay.
and we can see if we can guess.
Okay.
The best band you've ever seen.
No, but they're one of the best live bands I've ever seen.
It's
for
Rage
sure.
Against the Machine, isn't it?
It's not.
Ooh.
It's not.
No,
fuck,
but that was
I mean,
going to be
but
my.
it definitely
that was
should have
gonna
been.
be my choice. Yeah.
That was mine.
I'd probably have Rage like headline the whole thing because they're the fucking best thing ever. But anyway, try and get this band because
Right.
they're rad. I've seen them before.
Yeah. Was it at Tea in the Park where you saw them? In my mind, right? Because
Don't know.
I've known you for so long, and I've heard you talk about Tea in the Park a lot when you went. In my mind, that's the only show you've ever been to. It's just that festival.
Was Tea in the Park the festival where the picture was taken?
Oh my!
No, I think
God.
that was Leeds. I think that was
that
Leeds
Leeds?
first. I think it was Leeds first.
That
Yeah.
picture needs to be made a lot more public.
Jim, don't you? You're this close, Jim. You're this close, buddy.
Oh man,
Well, I
you,
might
can
as well
post it,
just-
you can post it side by side with one of your latest progress pics, Matt, and you can have, if you don't love me at my, then whatever that meme is.
Worst, absolute worst.
my Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Most Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Then you don't love me at my most, whatever you describe. Yeah,
Shredded.
Anyway. That's actually
absolutely
shredded.
Yeah.
I think that's actually quite a good idea, Mike. Because talk about progress. Holy crap! Like, whoever I was back then, Jesus fucking Christ.
We just need to describe this picture. So Matt's got long hair.
Yeah.
He's about, I don't know, probably like 18, 19 or something.
Yeah, I think I was probably like 17, 18.
Right. You're wearing, like, is it cords? Like baggy,
They're like,
brown.
Yeah. They're dark brown, Mike.
Are they corduroy?
I don't know if they're corduroy.
They're dark brown,
Jesus
at least.
Christ. Okay, so I've got really long hair, probably a bit longer than it is right now, actually, and
it's full length shot as well.
It's a full-length shot, and I'm kind of like meandering through a field. I think I was like where the tents were, so where I was like staying with whoever I was with at Leeds Fest that year.
I think somebody had said something funny because you're laughing in the pic.
I'm laughing. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time.
You do look like you're having a
Not quite unbridled joy, but happy.
Yeah, exactly. Well described, Mike. Nearly unbridled joy.
Yeah.
But not quite.
Yeah.
And I'm like, meandering through this field, kind of like it's like a mild gallop, like a young horse,
a frolic.
I'm just like a gazelle that hasn't really figured out how to look good walking yet. Kind of that.
It is a bit
vibe.
like that. It is a bit like that.
It is kind of like that.
You captured that quite well. What shoes are you wearing? Do you remember?
Probably Vans, because I've worn Vans basically straight out the womb.
In my mind, they're chunky, but that might have just been made up to make the image worse. I don't know.
I think they're Vans, but I actually can't remember that detail. Yeah. But I'm wearing a kind of crappy, kind of khaki green jacket thing, and I'm wearing these kind of like very dark brown or bordering on black, like these like kind of baggy, really flimsy trousers.
Yeah.
And I just look so wildly just not great. But the whole thing, the creme de la creme of this whole ensemble is the what's the phrase? Pièce or Pierre de Resistance? What is it?
Pièce
de Resistance.
Piece of resistance.
Piece of resistance.
The piece of resistance is this little keychain that's round my my belt loop at the front of my
always
trousers.
gets my attention as well.
It's the thing because it gets your attention, but then when you slowly concentrate on what it is, you're like, really? It's like these kind of like dice kind of bead things. They're like the shape of dice, and each one has a letter on each side, and it's the same letter on every side. So each dice has a different letter, and that keychain is spelling out my name. just in case I forgot what my name was, or if my trousers belonged to me, like I would know because it says my fucking name around.
Does it
the
say
belt
Matthew
loop.
as well?
It says Matthew. Yeah, not Matt. It says Matthew.
Yeah,
not Matthew.
I think that was a gas station purchase or something. Like from some gas station, I don't know, whatever. Sure, it's not my proudest moment, and sure, it is a prime example of what growing up without Instagram was like.
You didn't care. Nobody cared what they looked like, especially at a festival.
Didn't give a fuck.
You're just like, you know what? These pictures aren't going to end up online anywhere, because what the hell even is online? It was 1978.
Oh, fucking hell. I mean, I don't know. What year was it? It would have been like early 2000s or whatever.
Yeah, so before Facebook.
Yeah, it would have been early 2000s. Yeah.
It wasn't even Instagram to post it. You couldn't even put it anywhere.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you didn't have Instagram to look at like loads of celebrities and like cool people and people that are dressed well or whatever. You didn't have any of that. So you were fucking wearing whatever the fuck you thought might have been cool, which definitely wasn't cool because you're like 17. You didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, your hair looks shit.
You could barely remember your name.
Yeah, I couldn't, clearly, because I was wearing it around my fucking belt loop. Like, this morning, I was looking at a skater, this kid that can fucking shred, and it was on Instagram, and I think he was 10. I think he was 10 years old. And he was the coolest motherfucker I've ever seen. Like, dressed really well, can absolutely
already mastered skating.
Fucking slay on a skateboard. And he, 20,000 followers or whatever. He's fucking 10. 10 years old. Then I'm looking at myself when I was 17, like this weird ass gazelle wearing the wrong fucking trousers.
Not shredding. Or skating.
Not shredding. Oh man, just like, it's so weird, like seeing that change. Like, because now you have this visual reference the whole time. It's like, how do you want to look? Like, what do you want to be? Like, who's cool? Who do you think's cool? Like, this whole thing you can permanently reference all the time if you so want to design yourself however you want to design yourself. You have this reference to anyone in the world. But it's just so interesting thinking about when we were growing up. We just didn't have that. What do you like? I like Black Sabbath and Weezer. Okay, that's
cool?
it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's it. Anyway,
that was back before, like, you like when you went to a festival, you wouldn't have 100 phones like recording it to post online. Like, you would just actually be at the festival.
Yeah, you'd just be at the
festival. I remember my first
and
festival.
You keep the
I had
lanyard.
a fucking disposable camera, which I don't think I ever got developed.
Yeah,
I think I've still got it somewhere. Should get that.
Yeah, dude. All of my fucking.
You need to get that done.
Yeah, you really should. Hopefully, you'd have a banger like I have.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's wild. All my early festivals are documented on disposables, like disposable cameras and shit.
So speaking of,
and you kept the
Oh, go on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm intrigued to see if I can guess, or if me and Jim can guess this first band.
Okay, so yeah, this first band. So I've seen them before. I've actually seen them. I've seen them. They're the second most watched band in my life. So I've seen one band more times than them, and that band is Death from Above. They're the band I've seen the most in my whole life. But this second band, I definitely have Death from Above playing the festival as well.
Yeah, they would definitely be at mine as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this other band, I've seen them, a lot, and they're fucking brilliant live, super tight. They are fun. They have a lot of character and energy, and their songs are wicked. Their songs are pop songs. They're fucking cool, man.
God, Jim, I've got no fucking idea. Have you?
Well, I thought I had a bit of an idea, but that last sentence is just so I was going to say, but this is my band that I've never seen that I would want to be on the festival.
Mm-hmm.
It's Deftones, but it's not them.
So you've never seen Deftones?
Pop songs. I've never seen Deftones. No.
So good.
I've missed them at festivals so many times.
They always play weird slots of festivals, like always kind of like halfway up the bill, like in the day.
Mate, totally. Yeah. I can remember. I was probably with you. We were at a Reading or something, and they were fucking like halfway up the bill on the second stage. I was like, that's the fucking Deftones. Like, what are they doing? Why aren't they?
It's fucking weird. Like when I listen to their songs,
why aren't they on the fucking
it's
main
dark.
stage?
Like when I listen to the songs in my head, it's dark. So to hear the songs live and the sun's still out, I'm like, this is fucking weird.
Also, they're the Deftones.
Put some respect on Chino's
they're like
name.
Royalty. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Not Foo Fighters, Matt.
It's not Foos.
I don't know. You're going to have to just reveal. I have no fucking idea.
Not Weezer?
Not Weezer. All of these bands would be playing the festival, obviously, but none of them. I went with this band because it's an interesting choice for guesswork. Both of you are fans of them.
Right.
Mike, you're a fan of them particularly, but I know you might have seen them. Yeah.
Is it someone like Waves?
What's a headline?
They are. It's not they're not the number one headliner, but they're in the top 3.
This is the Friday night headline slot.
Okay, fuck it. They're fine. They're the headliner slot for Friday night. I don't care. I'm drunk. It's Friday night at the festival. I'm already drunk. They are not American.
Okay.
That's gotta give it to you.
British.
Come on. No, they're not British
Canadian?
either. I'm not telling you anymore, but they're not American and they're not British.
European?
Yes. Yeah. They are European. Come on, baby.
Refused?
Ooh, you're close, Mike. They'd be playing as well, by the way.
Boom.
It's the Hives.
Oh, yes.
It's the Hives.
Well, that's a great shout.
What a great band. Love that
they've
band.
got wall-to-wall bangers.
Wall-to-wall bangers. They're just fucking killer songs, pop songs with that punk thing. They're just great performers. They're tight, fucking tight. They're just so cool. They just kick ass.
The stage presence.
They just kick
sick
ass.
As well,
They're just a great band. Fucking so sick.
Cool. That's a good first Friday night headliner. Not as big as you could have gone.
Cool.
It was not like a Rage Against the Machine.
But like, it's easy to be like, oh, who are your top 3 headliners? Foo Fighters, Rage Against the Machine, Metallica, done.
Yeah,
or Weezer, whatever. Yeah, but
also,
true. You've got to fit the rules.
Like festival, you wouldn't let Foo play anything other than the first 2 albums. That would be like, you're headlining, but it has to be first 2 albums and nothing else.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, you have to play enough space and wind up 4 times each, and then that's how you start your set. Otherwise, I'm not paying you. So yeah,
Jim, who's your first?
Nice.
Jim, who's your first, dude?
Is this does it have to be in one of the categories, or is it just my first night headliner?
So it's your first Friday night headliner.
There's rules, Jim.
There are rules, Jim.
There are rules. Well, I've already given one of mine away as Deftones, so I'd have them do the Friday night. Yeah.
No, the first one was a band you've seen.
Oh, Rage, without a doubt.
Sick. Where did you see Rage?
Reading.
Same.
In 2000 and something.
Yeah.
It was that one where they came back, the first UK festival back.
Yeah. Queens of the Stone Age were on before them.
Queens
right?
on before them, yeah. And,
I was there.
Josh Homme was frighteningly bald.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He sort of came out and he was a bit big boy and he was bald and it scared me a little bit.
Yeah. I watched that Rage set but at Leeds. So I was up in Leeds.
Yeah. I remember being tossed around like a fucking ragdoll in the pits for Rage for like the entire thing because they turned like the screens off to stop recording it.
Yeah.
Which I'd never seen before.
Stage.
And
were you at Reading, Mike?
Yeah.
We would have just been in the pits together.
Yeah. Probably fucking smashing into each other without even realising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that many circle pits ever at any show. It was fucking insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
My one regret was I was so pumped for it all day that I think I maybe had a tiny bit too much to drink.
That doesn't surprise me, Jim, at all.
It doesn't. This is old me. But and I fucking loved it. It's my favourite festival show.
Was that
of
Friday
all time,
night?
But I can't remember which day it was.
I remember at the Leeds set. I don't know if they did this. I think they did this at the Reading one as well. But they had like 100 people or so on stage with them in a ring around their amps.
Yeah, they had that at Reading as well.
Which was so
we always talk
cool.
about that. It's such a vibe,
always.
Right?
It's such a vibe. Like if we were ever lucky enough to get to the stage where we were headlining big festivals like that, I would allow like 100 people that weren't going to be dicks or whatever that just fucking wanted to party.
It turns it into like a fucking punk rock show.
Yeah,
it's like on the main stage at a festival.
It's suddenly a fucking like hardcore show or something, like a punk show, but it just on a massive scale. Like everyone in the pit is fucking losing it. Everyone on the stage around their amps is just fucking getting down with it. It's just the best vibe ever. Like I'll never forget watching that and just being like, holy fucking shit, this is how you do a headline show.
It's killer when bands do that, and I like when bands set up a speaker for the people to watch at the side of the stage as well. Like they don't have like it's an extra thing that you have to organise, but you're doing because you know that people are going to be there, and you want it to sound good for them. Because like we play through in-ear monitors, So if you were to stand on stage and listen to us, all you would hear is drums and faintly some guitar and some bass.
Yeah, because we don't even have that very loud on stage anymore. It's just all for out front.
So yeah, sometimes bands set up like a separate speaker so you can hear everything that's going on, which is fucking cool. But yeah, Rage Against the Machine, fucking great shout. That was going to be my Friday headliner as well for the band that I've seen, and I just think that like the perfect fucking headliner. I don't know where it goes from there to stay like good. I think it peaks early. The whole festival peaks on the Friday then.
Yeah, you could just have them play every night.
Yeah, you could. Just one album every night.
Rage Against the Machine festival. I guess that's just a Rage gig, isn't it? But 3 of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. All
just
right,
with loads and loads of supports over loads of stages.
Yeah. Mike, so that was your Friday as well.
Yeah.
So what's the next rule again?
So the next one is a band that you've never seen for the Saturday night headliner or artist or act.
Yeah, mine was going to be Deftones, but we've already been there.
All right.
Who haven't I seen? That's tricky.
That you'd really... I mean, mine would be one of my most like influential bands that I wish I had fucking got to watch. Mm-hmm. Never saw them. Like, were probably one of the biggest bands in the world when they were going, and changed kind of the face of rock music.
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Boom. Totally. Straight on that page.
So sick.
Yeah, straight on that page. I would want to... I'd fucking kill to see Nirvana play. That would be just such a vibe.
Just young Dave killing it on drums.
Yeah.
And then just to see the fucking weird like enigma that is Kurt Cobain with all that fucking angst.
Yeah, totally. It'd just be an amazing thing to watch. I remember I've watched the fucking Reading DVD performance thing so many times. I think I'll watch that with you actually, Mike.
Yeah.
Just so fucking killer, such an energy.
Do you remember like one of the first few tours that we did? We like used to watch music stuff all the time, and like we had was it like a Jules Holland DVD that we watched in the van all the time as well? Yeah,
maybe. That does ring a bell. I feel like I need to watch more music, like films and documentaries and stuff like that. Like there's a whole bunch that like I always get told about, whether it's a band that I'm into or not. I just think it's interesting, you know.
Have you watched the Rockfield one yet?
Yeah.
I haven't.
No, I haven't seen it yet either, Jim. You've seen it, haven't you?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a really good film.
Yeah. I watched the last music doc I watched was the Taylor Swift one. I watched that.
So good. So interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting. Like super interesting. I thought she was really interesting actually. Like I know it's like a lot of people said, and I can understand them saying it, they were like, yeah, it's like a bit contrived and like it's, it's sort of
she's a bit aware sometimes.
Exactly. It's that. Yeah, that was it. And you're right, like she is a bit aware. But what I think is interesting is like when you see her, I mean, it's weird filming yourself when you're writing, because when you're writing, you're not aware of anything you're writing. So when you film yourself writing, it suddenly changes that whole dynamic and you are aware that you're writing a song and what you're writing and stuff. But like as a songwriter myself, like seeing her just like come in and sit down at a piano and start fucking with something, I just found it really interesting because she is just like a super strong songwriter. Like the ideas that the ideas that she seems to craft right off the bat are like strong, like really
like
fully
watching
formed.
Like the seeds of like a song come together, especially if like you know the song and you're like, oh fuck, that's literally how it started. You just dicking around with melodies because you've got this like thing, and it's like, wow, that's really crazy. Like, and they're quite like developed as well when she starts them.
I thought it was really interesting, man. And just also like seeing her level of fame and stuff, like is just bananas. Like, it is weird when you look at fame like that. Like,
and she can't even fucking leave a hotel to get into the car.
Yeah, when she leaves her house and there's just a crowd of people outside, it's just like, like when does fame like that? People aspire to be famous, but when does fame become?
What level of fame does it become fucking like lonely and shit?
Yeah. Like did I want this? Like, do I want this? Like it's strange. Like I don't know. Like like anywhere you go, anything you do that's normal, if it's even vaguely near the public world, like it's just not normal. You know, people will be like, it's clamoring to see you or whatever. It's just like, that's just super weird. I don't know.
Can't even fucking go to Sainsbury's.
Right? I'm just trying to buy a sausage roll. Like, get away.
You're like, I fucking just really want to wear my brown baggy trousers. Fuck's sake.
with my name thingy around my belt loop. When did it all go so wrong? Man, yeah.
Who's your second headliner, Matt?
Okay, so you've picked Nirvana. That's cool. Someone that I haven't seen.
I just thought like fucking could have had Zed Zeppelin, but I guess the free hit's the last one.
I've got a good one, Matt. That wouldn't be a sort of step down from Rage, and it's right up your street at the minute.
Is it Run the Jewels?
No.
Oof, they would definitely be at the festival for sure.
100%.
They would be.
Yeah.
100%. And I've never seen Run the Jewels, so that would be a thing.
I have seen them, and it was actually a bit shit.
You said that.
Yeah.
You did say that. I still want to see him, though.
It was at a festival,
so
though. It was at a festival, though, so I always, you cut a band a bit of slack because it's not, like, ideal environment. But,
yeah.
True.
Yeah. Who? What were you going to say, Jim? What's the one?
Beastie Boys.
Oh, yeah. That would be cool as fuck.
And you could have Rage on the Friday and it not be a disappointment on the Saturday.
Beastie Boys.
And then you have your Heritage on the Sunday and then you're done.
How sick would Beastie Boys be? Yeah.
Beastie Boys would be dope, yeah. Yeah. That would be great. Or back in the day when all three of them were around, Run DMC.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
I think Beastie Boys probably got more hits, right?
Yeah, I'm probably a bigger Run DMC fan than I am I fucking love the Beastie Boys, but I really love Run DMC.
Coming in with the hot takes.
Yeah. Just like, it's like that tricky, like they're fucking mega. Anyway.
Yeah. Fair.
That's a good shout, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys.
This is turning into a pretty hot festival.
Yeah. Hot ticket. What's your number 2 pick, Jim?
He went Deftones.
Well, I had Deftones, but I'd probably swap that out for Deftones could be main support to Beastie Boys, I reckon.
Who was your number 1 then?
Rage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Rage. Okay, so are we on number 3 then?
Yeah.
So what are the rules for number 3, Mike?
Number 3 is just a free hit. Any band, act, artist, any era, like scene or not.
Any artist, anyone basically.
But it's got to close out the whole fucking festival, so it's a big slot.
Anyway, so like, real sorry, I just got distracted for a second because I suddenly remembered, I hadn't talked to you guys about this. Someone sent me a YouTube link to the Weezer song and video for the new Bill and Ted film.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
But it's kind of a funny video. Like the intro to the video, the first 10 seconds, Weezer are playing in this like sort of stage thing, and they like all walk on awkwardly, and it's like the first that how they walk on stage is kind of amusing. It's kind of cool. But the song is all right, but it's interspersed with clips from the movie, and then Keanu, like Bill and Ted are actually literally in the video. Like at the end, they have a conversation with Weezer. Yeah, it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick, but it's also like one of those things where it's like,
is it cringy as hell?
Kind of,
Keanu,
and it just made me. I know because we all fucking love all of that. Weezer, Bill and Ted, Keanu, like all of that.
Yeah, gimme.
We fucking love it. Gimme. But
is it like their dads all doing it now, right? It's like
it's that and everybody was like, it's not going to be like that, it's going to be sick. But honestly, when you're seeing the footage, it's like, oh man, because the last thing I saw Keanu doing was fucking training in the desert for John Wick, and he looks like a fucking savage, like unbelievable.
That gun video, where he's
when he's like
unloading clips on all those fucking targets.
I mean, that's amazing. One of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like, it's unbelievable. But then suddenly, like, I don't know, man. They look like pretty like kind of haggard, and it's like, I don't know. It could just be one of those things where it's like Hollywood's seen an opportunity to like revamp a classic, and everyone said that this one would be cool.
You think if Keanu was attached to it though, he's read the script, he'd signed onto it because it would be true to like what it was, or at least be kind of cool, you'd hope, right?
But how can it be? Because in the original, obviously, those two dudes are like young and like they don't, they're young and dorky and just like they don't know what's going on. That's fucking sick. But when they're like 50 or however old they are, it's just different. You can't make it the same.
Wild Stallions.
I mean, obviously, I might be judging a book by its cover here. Like, it might be amazing when we end up watching it, but I don't know. It was weird when I watched it. I was like, oh man, like two of my absolute favorite things, like Bill and Ted and Weezer, like in the same thing, and it's somehow not amazing. It was weird. Anyway, tangent. Sorry, I got distracted.
It's all good. So who's the free hit third headline? Who's it gonna be? Closing out the whole thing.
It's so hard to pick, like, all the bands that we haven't said. Foos, obviously. Weezer, obviously.
I mean, they'd be there. They'd still be at your dream festival, just maybe not headlining.
Of course. Yeah.
God, could you have Metallica play and not headline? It would be fucking mental. Their show, like how long it is and like the fireworks and everything, and then for a band to follow it, you're like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, guys, we're on after Metallica. Imagine if it was us.
Yeah.
We're like, fucking hell.
Oh, Lars.
With our tiny backdrop flying around.
Do you want to swap, Lars? It just feels a bit weird, bro. I don't know, man. I don't want to say like the Foos or whatever because it's an obvious choice. I mean, if I were to say the Foos, I would say to please me, they have to play the debut album and Colour.
What would you get them to open with?
Enough Space.
Yeah, Enough Space. I mean, that video that we've watched of them playing that at Brixton, I think it might have even been the first time they ever fucking played it, and it was the first time they ever played it.
Yeah, mad, so sick. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's so many different vibes, like all those rock bands, and then like getting into all the other like pop stuff that I love, like Daft Punk and stuff. I'd love to.
Well, yeah, I was thinking it might be cool to like take the festival a bit somewhere else, and have a little bit of a different vibe on the Sunday closer.
Probably have Mike the Band. Mike the Band is the
Mike.
Yeah. Whatever.
Mike the Band goes on after Metallica, though.
Yeah. It's after Metallica. They have to play after Metallica.
It's me with my guitar, not even plugged in. My electric guitar.
And he doesn't. Yeah. He hasn't really written any songs yet, but he's got wicked merch, and the whole place goes mental.
It's just got an SM57 pointing at the electric guitar, which I'm playing unamped.
Yeah, because that's how you do it, isn't it? That's what you do.
Not even a strap.
To say you only get one mic for
your just holding
your electric guitar. You have to sing into the same mic as well. So you're sort of weirdly bending over trying to get it all out.
And you look to the side and Hetfield and Mars are like, holy fuck, this shreds. Who is this kid?
Can
you remember...
I've got a good closer, I reckon.
Go on, Jim. What's your closer?
The Kinks.
Ooh.
Go a bit heritage. They have to play Lola as the last song.
That's so heritage. That's so Tribes, Jim. That's so Tribes. That is so
Get
Tribes.
Back in Tribes, Jim.
Yeah, just get back in Tribes, Jim.
Wait.
That's so Tribes. I love that, though. I love the Kinks. Waterloo Sunset.
Kinks are a great band.
Amazing band.
Yeah.
Bill McGathy's favourite band,
by
the way.
Yes.
Yeah, Bill McGathy's one of our US manager. To everyone listening, I know otherwise that seems completely irrelevant and super boring. Yeah, Kinks, love that, but it's too chill for me, Jim.
Ooh,
that's why the only reason I was doing it is because we've had Rage on the Friday, everyone's fucking necks are sore. Then you've had you got Beastie Boys for a bit more of a sort of have a drink, chuck it about. Then
shaking the old
Sunday, I want to be on a deck chair.
That's why, I want to push it to the limit, so crank it up.
Matt wants everybody dead.
Crank here we go. I want to headbang my own head off Like,
okay,
fucking tear that motherfucker
shit,
off.
So who are we getting?
So, who are we getting? We're gonna go with. Oh man, I just had it and then I forgot it.
And then we've like Sabbath. We've got. like the ultimate headbanging bands.
Zep.
Yeah, Zep. Fucking hell.
AC/DC.
It needs to be like heavy, like thrash metal. Ooh, AC/DC.
You forgot AC/DC,
That's definitely
didn't
mine.
you, Mike?
That's my Sunday. You've nailed it. Yeah.
That's your Sunday. That's heritage,
and it's not too
metal.
much. It's just fucking perfect, and it's wall to wall fucking absolute bangers.
I don't know if we've got the budget for it, Matt. Who's your?
Oh, that's why we've got
Mike the band.
That's why we've got
my Sunday.
band,
I'm filling every slot because we've spunked the budget.
Mike the band is getting paid 15 quid to headline the whole thing because we've run out of cash. I don't know, dudes. I don't know. I've come out dry here. I was going to say
headbanging.
I was going to say power trip because it will just be thrash metal. Yeah. But they're not like, it's not like whole place going mental enough because, you know, I think I'd probably have to just say the Foos have to play Colour and the Shape 3 times in a row.
I think that'd be sick.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I think.
So who we got? Who are your 3? The Hives.
Hives. Ooh, I didn't see Eminem either. That would be.
But they can appear. If you want to
So
throw
many
in some names now that would definitely be there. Like I would have definitely had. Yeah, like you said, Death from Above. Like Yeahs.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love to have them there.
Yes, 100%.
I would have had Beyonce play a set, 100%. Like her show is insane.
That. Yeah,
and so many.
Pumpkins,
hits.
Matt.
Pumpkins, dude. Yeah, I'd have Pumpkins. I'd have some like, you know, some classic shit. I'd have Eminem. I'd love to see Dead Prez play. I love Dead Prez, so I'd like
to see that
Dead
one
Prez
song
play.
on there. By the way. Yeah.
Yeah. We should listen to that whole album, man. Let's Get Free. It's a good record. That's a good record. Who else?
I would also like to invite System of a Down to play
Love that.
to play a bit of a set.
Yeah.
But just Toxicity, that's all I want to hear.
I'd have Fiddler.
Fuck yeah.
Fiddler can come.
They
Yep.
have to play.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, it sounds like a dope festival, lads.
That's great.
Really, really good.
I would, I'd go.
Yeah, I'd go.
Yeah.
I'd go.
Am I on the guest list though? I don't want to buy.
I mean, we're going to have to
know.
spread these. We're going to have to spread our
Jim.
festivals out. They can't be like one weekend after another. It's going to be too much. We need like a
because of exclusivity deals.
Yeah. And just because Mike the band's
I
playing
need a
all of them
break.
and he's so busy.
I don't know if Rage are going to do yours and
mine might have to have a
at the same
fallow
time,
year
you
then
know.
while your two happen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let the grass
totally.
regrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to come up with a fucking banging name for my festival.
Oh yeah,
on
all
the
right.
next podcast.
As soon as I come off, as soon as I come off this call, I'll think of all the other bands that I've forgotten. I'll be like, oh, dude.
And also, I feel like I've let you and the listeners down
With Michael's
my on the spotlight wordplay. So I'm going to write down every good pun I've ever said this week. And then next week. Next week's podcast can just be me reading out funny. All of my amazing wordplay.
It can be
I'm
a
gonna
pun.
have to ask around.
It can be a puncast instead of a podcast, just like a marathon of puns.
No, Matt, that's not good enough.
Okay, I'm out, guys. Holy shit! I've dropped the ball, guys. I've dropped the fucking ball.
And on that note,
I'm fired. All right. I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah.
This was cool though. Who knew?
Yeah, that was fun.
Who knew?
I also want the Beach
knew?
Boys there.
So Tribes. That's classic Tribes,
Yeah.
Jim. Again, you know, you can take the guy, the
It'll
boy
be
out
bloody
Tribes. But
Rolling
you can't
Stones
take
next.
The Tribes out of the boy. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And Tribes.
Take the
Tribes will be headlining Jim's
that
festival.
is so Tribes, Jim.
It's so
God.
that's so Tribes of you,
Acting like
Jim.
we
How
don't
much?
like
What's the
Tribes.
fee? I'm not
Actually,
doing
I'd
it.
have them at my festival.
Yeah, I would too. I love Tribes. I fucking would. All right, love you, dudes.
Have a good
Love
one.
you too.
Catch you later. Love you guys listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
Bye.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
All out of-
dun, dun, dun.